Hey, you lovely people, it's Elise Tager, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm going to give you a little tip on aging with attitude, and hopefully this will be helpful to you. So thanks for joining. Thanks for listening in. Um, the topic I want to talk about today is isolation. We are all just coming out of lockdown, finally, right? This was a very isolating and lonely time for many of us. And I'm sure we will be hearing much research on from the psychological community for years to come on the effects of that lockdown and that isolation that we've all experienced. Loneliness and isolation can lead to many, many negative effects. And the more research I've done on this, the more horrifying it is. So I want to invite you to get ahead of it now before you start to suffer from some of these effects. You know, human beings are social creatures. Our connection to others enables us to survive and thrive. And yet, as we age, many of us are alone more often than we were when we were younger, leaving us vulnerable to social isolation and loneliness and related health problems, such as cognitive decline, depression, and heart disease. So fortunately, there are ways that we can counteract these negative effects. Conversely, people who engage in meaningful, productive activities with others tend to live longer, boost their mood, and have a sense of purpose. And we'll be talking a lot about purpose in the Aging with Attitude Circle. These activities seem to help maintain their well-being and may improve their cognitive function, studies show. So losing a sense of connection to community changes a person's perception of the world. Think about that. Sometimes experiencing chronic loneliness someone experiencing chronic loneliness feels threatened and mistrustful of others, which activates a biological defense mechanism. So I did some research, as I said earlier, to prepare for this, and it was kind of hard. What I discovered was kind of horrifying. I just want to share some of that with you. From the National Institute on Aging, loneliness acts as a fertilizer for other diseases. The biology of loneliness can accelerate the buildup of plaque in our arteries, help cancer cells grow and spread, and promote inflammation in the brain, leading to Alzheimer's disease. Loneliness promotes several different types of wear and tear on the body. Think about that. Who knew? So this is why I wanted to bring this up today, is that if you are feeling isolated, if you've had a hard time getting back out into the world after our lockdown, I just want to sort of get your radar up about this whole topic. So what can we do? Get proactive. And I mean, not in real life, not on Zoom, although I'm glad you're watching this video. But what I'm encouraging you to do is to get active with people in real life. Schedule a weekly walk with two friends or more, with a friend a couple times a week. Make sure that you do that. Join an in-person book club. If you can't find one, form one. Monthly dinners or lunches with a group of friends. Make it consistent. Make sure that you are getting out with a group of people consistently once a month. You know, I used to be part of a group of women. There were about 20 of us who were in the direct response industry. We've known each other for 30 years, and we would have a dinner in San Francisco every other month. And not everybody could make it. Out of 20 people, maybe 6 would show up, maybe 10 would show up, but it was just, we knew it was there, we knew it was available. It kept us connected, it kept us engaged. So at least get out of the house, go sit in a coffee shop, to be around other warm bodies and voices. Believe me, this makes a difference. And you know, when you think about it, we don't have the built-in communities that we did when we were younger. In school, when you're in school or in college, you've got people around you all the time. Maybe you're in your cheer squad or something. We don't have those communities that we did when we were younger. Many of us don't have families local to us. So you have to create your community and then make interacting happen. This takes scheduling and intention. So don't get lazy. Now that we've been let out in the world again, make it happen. Make a point of making it happen. Make this your intention. And so to help with this, I'd like to invite you to the Aging with Attitude Circle. This is a membership of women of a certain age who are exploring how to make the most out of their next chapter. There's more information on this in the notes below. I'd love it if you can come and join us. Women of a certain age have issues that we do well to share with each other. And this is what I'm inviting you to do, is to get involved with this membership and open up the world for you so you can make the next chapter your best chapter. So there's more information below. I'd love to help you join us. Hope to see you there. Thanks for joining me.